Today's prayer says, God is within her, she will not fall. Psalm 46:5.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia of Olivias Romantic Home. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some DIY Dollar Tree cottage decor crafts. So this is actually another episode of my I Love Spring series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. Hey, listen, I would love to invite you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, punch the bell and click all. It will update you every time I post a new video. I post several DIY videos a week on YouTube, as well as several a day on Facebook. Thank you guys for being here. I hope that this video blesses you and that you're on an amazing journey of crafting and decorating and in life in general. And no matter where you're at, give yourself some grace and keep putting one foot in front of the other. I promise you, you will get there and you will bless somebody else with your kindness and your goodness. So without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting.
For this first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super adorable little clay mini tipsy pot. So I have made several different tipsy pots on my channel before, but I'm doing a mini clay one for the first time. So what I want to do first is paint this larger clay pot from Dollar Tree. So they come 2 to a pack, and then the mini ones come 3 to a pack. So you want to have one larger one and then at least 2 that are a little bit smaller as you go up in your tipsy pot. I'm going to finish painting these and play some nice music for you guys. Now to assemble the planter part, you're going to want to take a shish kebab stick and run that through the base of your tipsy pot and then stick that into your heavier one. I also added some styrofoam into my tipsy pots, and you can do that before or after you add in the little shish kebab stick, and you just kind of want to tip them to each side as you add that in. The next thing I want to do is add in some of these little Dollar Tree florals, and I chose some Dollar Tree greenery and some pretty pink flowers. This is actually going to go in my coffee station area, which you guys saw in the beginning of my video with my daily prayer card. And so I'm just going to kind of stagger and layer these pretty florals in. And here is how it all turned out. I think it turned out so super adorable, especially up against this cute little planter table. I'm going to share that with you guys in another later in this video, how to assemble that. But so fun and fabulous on a budget, and you can do these little tipsy planters on a larger scale as well. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take one of these round Dollar Tree hoop rings and 2 of the Dollar Tree ivy garlands, and I'm just going to twist the ivy garland onto the hoop ring and begin to gently wrap it around the bottom part of the hoop ring. Now, this I'm going to make kind of one of those half wreaths. I see them on Pinterest a lot, and they're super popular, and they're really nice because they don't take up a whole lot of product, but they still look really fun and elegant. And you guys could always also paint this little hoop gold at the top if you wanted, but I just decided to leave it with just the green, and I feel like that is fine. You could also even wrap it in some pretty ribbon. Next thing I want to do is add in some of these pretty white flowers. They're going to be so pretty for spring. I want to give it just like this spring cottage feeling. In fact, a lot of my future upcoming DIYs are going to be very cottage centered. I feel like it's just a nice thing to do for this season, and really I know cottage decorating is coming back into fashion. I don't know if it really ever went out for me. I've always decorated in kind of a cottage style, just using kind of different flares on it, I guess. But I guess right now I want to do kind of like a romantic cottage style. That's what I'm in the mood for, so that's what I'm going to go with. And you guys can always remember, you can change up any decor idea that I'm doing and use the florals and colors that you guys love. So you can use any color of flowers on this. You don't have to use pink roses. This is what I have in my craft stash, and I do so many crafts for you guys. I really do try to make a point to repurpose and reuse as many things as I can, otherwise it gets rather pricey. And I also want to share with you guys how to do things on a budget. So here is how this is looking. Just continue to add pretty flowers as much as your heart's desire, but with this kind of half wreath, you are only going to be able to do about 1 or 2 kind of layers, just because you don't want it to get too heavy with that one little hoop piece. And here is how my pretty little spring cottage wreath turned out. I think it's really beautiful, simple, and elegant. You could add some pretty bows to the center part and drape it down, or whatever suits your fancy, but I feel like this is just so pretty and in that perfect little cottage style. For this next DIY, I'm going to take 2 of these Dollar Tree planters, and using some E6000 glue, which is a bonding glue, and also some hot glue, I want to just glue these together. So definitely use a plastic bonding glue along with your hot glue, and that's for, the hot glue is for like temporary hold, and then the bonding glue is for that permanent hold. But that's going to help your little cottage planter table stay together just a little bit better. And I am just using this Dollar Tree charger as the topper. Now, I had for some reason a bunch of this green apple paint left over from last season. One of them did not work that well, so I ended up having to toss it, but then I grabbed the other can of it and I went ahead and went for it in this bold kind of green. It's almost, I wouldn't say it's a neon green. It looks a little bit neon on camera, but it's just kind of like that green apple. I think it's pretty for spring. I have so much white decor. It's kind of fun to add just like a little pop of color, and I think these would be really pretty on a front porch, especially if you love kind of that cottage, like this cottage green, this apple orchard green. But honestly, you guys could really pick any color, and this is about, you know, a $3 little table, I guess, plus the paint, maybe 4 or 5. But it's a fun little easy way, and you guys could even put, you know, in that second pot, the one underneath the tabletop, you could even put like some heavier stones, and that would keep it from blowing away if you wanted to put it on your front porch. So these are some fun ideas. You could even decoupage some roses on it. You guys could get super creative. Again, a great little budget friendly idea for your spring cottage. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take this cute little farm to table sign, and this is just from the Dollar Tree. Gosh, I don't even remember when I bought it. I think maybe a couple months ago. It's been sitting around in my craft stash, and it's super adorable, but I decided to make it just a little bit more chic with some white paint. I think the faux wood around it is cute, but I just wanted to change it up, I guess. So now I'm going to take a Dollar Tree hoop wreath and wrap some pretty little greenery around it and around the hoop piece. So this greenery garland is not that thick, but if you take and layer two of them together, you're going to get a little bit more bang for your buck. So that's what I did for this one. And again, I just wanted this to feel kind of really simple and elegant and chic. I see a lot of these like kind of little simpler ideas in the craft stores, and you guys can definitely get crazy, and I do a ton of like really big over the top wreaths, but I'm really looking for that cottage style, which is kind of, it's a little bit more of a minimal look than what I usually do, which, hey, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to do my over the top florals, but I just thought this might be a nice idea for on a budget. So you've got $1 and change with your sign, and then a couple of bucks for your greenery. Now I'm going to take these pipe cleaners, and this is a little hack that I have for you guys for how to attach signs to your wreaths. You can take pipe cleaners and then take a piece of cardboard and hot glue the cardboard on top of the back of the pipe cleaner, and then hot glue that to the back of your sign. And as you can see right here, that's going to give you something to tie your sign onto and make it look like it's part of the wreath without it being actually part of the wreath. I guess that makes sense. Then I also took some green leaves and hot glued green leaves over those pipe cleaners so you can't see that part. And then I'm going to make a quick little loopy bow. So for the bow, you just take the ribbon and simply loop it over on itself. It's super simple. And you're going to tie that on to your greenery wreath. And then fluffy out that ribbon, and bam, you have a fabulous little easy farmhouse cute wreath. And Dollar Tree has so many different signs, you guys, so many fun little signs you guys can choose from, and you can do that, and it's going to be budget friendly. So I hope you guys are inspired and you're loving this. As always, comment and let me know what your favorite DIY in this video is. Which one will you be recreating? I am going to have a new giveaway coming up soon. I just have not had a chance to really formulate it and see what I want to choose for you guys, but there will be something for the month of April, so I'll try to remember to do that in my next video. But as always, I love y'all. I am also going to pop in a little clip of Benji Bear here in just a minute, but thank you so much for being here. It is truly a blessing and an honor, and I hope you guys are inspired and having fun crafting and decorating on a budget.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivias from Home, and I'd love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. Hey, listen, I would love to invite you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you punch the bell and click all, it will update you every single time I post a new video. I post several DIY videos a week on YouTube, as well as several a day over on my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. And hey, pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I'll leave the link in the description box of this video, and you guys can join my free little group page. So it is just a free little Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page. And listen, I created it for you guys to have a place where you could post photos of your home decor and DIY projects or inspiration. No videos, please, because I don't want to have to go through every video to approve that, and I want to keep my page just as easy and clean as possible, if that makes sense. So anyway, you guys, post photos of your home decor and DIY projects over there. I love to see what you guys are up to, and just give me also some grace. I am a one-woman show. It is just me running my pages and being a mama and doing all my crafting and decorating and videos for you guys. So thank you guys for being here. I kind of have always just loved to keep things small and cottagey and unique, and I love cottage decor. I actually love all different kinds of styles of decor. So just remember, whatever ideas you all see me do, you guys can take those and make them your own. Change up the paint color, the ribbon color, and all of that fun stuff. So I also want to encourage you guys to give yourself some grace no matter where you're at in your crafting and decorating journey. I know everybody's at kind of a different spot, and so don't get frustrated with yourself. You know, sometimes I'll see an idea on Pinterest and I'll try to create it and it won't go so well, or it'll come out amazing. And so I just want to encourage you guys to try not to give up on yourselves. And that's for life in general. I know sometimes, you know, we can be going about our lives thinking everything's just trucking along just great. And lo and behold, something just takes your life and flips it upside down. I know I've experienced that in the last couple of years. I know a lot of you all have as well, especially going through the whole COVID crisis and all of that kind of stuff. So I know everybody's had a lot of life changes. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep going. Every time you open your eyes in the morning, it's God giving you a new chance at a new life, a new way to smile at someone, a new way to love on someone, a new way to forgive and to keep moving forward. So I just encourage that for you all. And I also encourage you guys to use crafting and decorating as therapy. I know it's been so good for me always. And so I just hope that I can bless you guys and all of that fun stuff. Share this with a friend. I love y'all. I can't wait for our next video. And until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.